I tend to differ.
Okay.
I tend to differ in the sense that the IG knows what he's saying.
Yeah, exactly. So what exactly is he saying that we don't know?
IG knows that if you leave power, full police control in the hands of these governors, my brother, you may not enter your village. With the little they are doing now, with the way they want to use police to rough handle people, to do their political primaries, the IG knows what he is saying. Nevertheless, that he knows what he's saying doesn't mean that state police is bad. No, state police is very wonderful if indeed they will go with the rules of state policing. Not for the governors who have been looking for express power of control over arms. That's what it means.
Are we going to say because we have bad roads and we have insecurity on our roads that we are not going to travel when it's important? No. We cannot say that. Are we going to say, okay, because we have a failed economy, our naira is depreciated, so we should close down the country? No. Yes, that's the IG's comment. You are trying to glorify.
Okay. So
and I felt it's not proper.
Okay. No. If I understood what he was saying, it's just like an adage in Igbo language, and I get some babu have a go. You don't say because when I go to war, I'll be killed. For that reason, you don't go for war. If I understand, that's what he's trying to say.
It is entirely bad. He said
Nigeria is not mature and ready for it. Yes, those were his words.
Really.
So when do you think Nigeria will be mature and ready? We're 60 something years now.
The first step of maturity that governors and states should show is in funding their own police. How many times do governors buy patrol vehicles to empower their police?
No, I thought the first place of maturity is how we appoint our IGs. We should be able to say how we appoint our IGs. No. He shouldn't wait. He shouldn't leave his own.
We are discussing state police now.
You see, there's an area I'm looking at.
Okay, gentlemen. Okay, hold on. Okay, Chief. I'll give you the opportunity to talk, but let him land.
Go ahead,
Mr. Umejiburu. Let's hear you out.
Chief, the Nigerian governors have policemen in their states. How well have they treated their police officers who are posted to their states? How well have they equipped the police? Is there any law that stops Nigerian governors from procuring at least patrol vehicles for these men? Is there any law like that?
Do you think
the answer is no.
But don't you think they are looking at it from the angle of it's not our responsibility? This nonchalant attitude.
But there is this money called the security vote.
Nigeria, the more you look, the less you see.
There are clear examples. I will give an instance. Between 2011 or so to about 2015 or so, when Sullivan was governor in Enugu, I keep saying this. At every major junction, you will have a police patrol vehicle with about 4 policemen stationed. So when there is a robbery, it doesn't take them up to 10 minutes. They'll round up because they'll just radio themselves and somebody blocks off.
Then definitely not now.
No, so that's what I'm saying. The governor then we didn't know that we had federal police or state police. What we knew was that the police was working.
Okay.
And all he needed to do was to provide a platform for them to work. But now, when you give them state police, they start looking for a bigger budget because state police includes training of these people. So state police is not just about opening police stations all over. You take into cognizance that you have to build police training colleges state round. Do you think they have that money?
What do they do with all the monies that have been given to? Now, okay, hold on, Mr. Umejiburu. Now, I was actually trying to lean. But now let's look at it this way. I'm going to allow you to talk. You are saying, do they have such money? That is how the governors kept shouting. We couldn't pay 30,000 naira monthly minimum wage. We can't do this. We can't do that. And the governor of Abia State has done more than all of them put together.
Living in a false economy.
Okay.
They're living
borrowing
money to do what? Exactly. Borrowing money for who? The citizens or for themselves? I'll allow you to talk, Chief.
Can we go down to the issue here?
Okay.
Can we remember what happened? Is it early this year? Fubara and Co at the National State House of Assembly,
yeah,
where even the governor was tear gassed the governor of the state, the number one citizen of that state, was tear gassed by the police. You understand? So when you have excessive power, breakdown of law and order, and even the state's governor can be tear gassed, it has not happened. This is not the first time it has happened by the same police.
Because of the central control.
Yes, because of the central control.
The same way. And local government chairman because of the central control from government.
Okay, just hold on. Let him finish.
I want to make a point.
Yeah, I'm listening.
You see, if somebody that believes he's in the position to call the shots and said, no, we don't want to lose grip, and that is not sincere enough. With due respect to the IG. Because he will go, he will come and go. We know a lot of things that happened during Balogun time and the rest of it. We knew what happened during Amechi trying to take over power in Rivers State. We know a lot of things that happened. But let me come now to the advantage of when we look at the state policing. Now let's look at those that have not even been well trained, the vigilante. Those that have not given the status of power for them to operate. They have curbed insecurity.
Yes.
More than even the Nigerian police at the local level.
Agreed. 100% agreed.
You understand? They don't collect stipends from the government.
Yes.
But they have been performing.
Yes.
Now, this is not talking about training or training. The issue is that when there is will and when personnel are not yet corrupt, because I think that when people goes into a said if you cannot beat them, join them. But when we have a new form of individuals that are ready to secure lives and property within their domain.
State police doesn't mean they are going to bring you. State police means people that are already in service.
No. It might not be. It might not be.
Go back to their states.
Wait, just listen to me.
Okay, are you going to retire all of them?
No, listen to me.
No, I don't think so.
There's issue that when a state makes a policy, a House of Assembly makes a policy that governs them.
Yeah.
Makes the rule that governs them. It might be difficult. They can decide to make a rule that if any police is seen collecting, it might be maybe speaking of persecution or sentence
but we have
or whatever.
Those laws
no.
How many have they followed?
It's not been implemented, and it depends on the state assembly to make a law that will govern the state based on the peculiarity of that state.
Okay.
So I think
yes,
we should, if you cannot go and start, if development means to some state digging of boreholes.
To some it may mean something.
Governors.
To some it may mean something,
you understand? And some other states might be development, putting rail lines, making sure that
some might be hospitals,
24 hours power supply.
Yes.
It is not the same when you bring everything together. Allow the states to manage their. Okay, you can hear from the housing mat at the Bayelsa and other states where the police said they cannot even go to the creeks where those that perpetrated those killings of the Nigerian army. Why? Because
they don't know the terrain.
They don't know the terrain. They are not trained for it.
Okay. Thank you very much. You want to say something? Let me allow you to say briefly.
I have to come back to the nitty-gritty of this matter.
Okay.
The IG said we are not ready and mature. He didn't say we are not going to do. But when you look at the crop of governors that we have now, who have refused to give their local government independence.
Yes.
These are the same people you want to make commander of police that carries arm. My brother, if there's primary, you can't come close. Primary election.
I think this whole thing boils down to the individuals. It boils down to we Nigerians
I don't have
doing the right thing.
With having state police.
If Nigeria done right, exactly. I think that's what the Senate president was calling for. That's what the Senate president was calling for. And how will you know?
Look, let me tell you, if it is not done right, that same Senate president, if he has issues with the governor of his state, may not be able to enter his state.
True.
Because governor will be in control of the police. The governor will choose the commissioner of police like he chooses every other commissioner.
Okay, it happens in US.
This boils down to the kind of people we have as governors and the kind of people we have as policemen. Because if your governor, despite the fact that he is your governor, gives you a wrong order, kill this man because he did. You as a human being, as a citizen, you should know that what he's telling you to do is wrong. So it all boils down to the kind of people we have at the helms of affairs. Oh my goodness, we can't exhaust this.
Entire overhauling of mindset, both for citizens.
Yes. Agreed.
I don't think you have to check. We have 36 states.
Yes,
we have 36 governors.
Yes.
And you don't believe that.
Do we have 36 states?
Yes.
According to the Supreme Court.
Yeah, you cannot say that all of them must be like the ex-governor Yaya Bello, that can deal anybody and destroy anybody.
But you never can tell.
So when you get one,
we didn't even know Yaya Bello was going to be like this.
When you get one out of 30,
Chief,
that's a very low percentage, Chief. That's quite very low.
Shouldn't use that as a yardstick. So
let me say
please,
something,
let's even no matter how terrible
Chief.
Wike and Amechi related, at least there was a time that Wike had to allow Wike and Amechi to come into
Okay.
So please let us allow the states to handle their this.
No
matter what, even if it's one governor that is bad, it is bad.
No.
Bad is bad. Bad is bad. No, bad is bad. After all, it is being said. After all, it is being said. Chief, just hold on, Chief. If you bring one rotten fish and put in a carton of 1,000 good fishes, you know it will decay.
Now, what did the Bible tells you? When you know that this hand. Cut it off.
You cannot.
He was elected.
That's what the Bible says. No, we are being realistic here.
But Chief, you can't cut off a governor who was duly elected by his people.
The House of Assembly should impeach him. When he does things that are wrong, the House of Assembly will impeach him.
Chief, let me tell you something.
No.
If the governor is in charge of the police, no House of Assembly existing or that will exist that can impeach that.
But the truth is, Mr. Onyii, okay, hold on, gentlemen. You feel exactly now you have. I actually wanted to correct that because no matter even the president can be impeached. Even the president can be impeached.
So you should have that.
I'm talking about the governor.
You can be a governor tomorrow. So will you tell me you'll be?
Okay, I've just been told we have a caller. Good morning, Mr. Simon. Thank you for calling.
Yeah, so I want to talk about the state policing that we're arguing. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear.
So my contribution is regarding the state policing. I think the two guests we have in the studio are both correct in a way.
Okay.
But I want to support Honorable Chief Bartholomew to say that we need state policing because of the insecurity we have. If every state recruits their police, they know their terrain, they will be able to secure their own state. However, to say that governors will abuse it, according to Mr. Onyii, is true. But this is where the rules of check and balances will come in. In our constitution, even the police now, there are checks and balances, even for the IG. In fact, all positions in life, there are checks and balances. I want to believe that by the time we okay state policing, then the Constitution will be very, very clear with regards to the rules of engagement. That look, it's not going to be in the hands of governors to determine who will become the state inspector general of police, so to say, or commissioner of police. I don't know what will be the highest position now in the state. So what will be there is that the Constitution will be done in such a way that governors cannot begin to use police anyhow to abuse their powers. That is my take. We just need state policing. It's long overdue.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Simon, for your contribution. Thank you. And viewers, we want to keep encouraging you to please feel free to call in. The number to call in is showing on your screen. And if you can't call in for one reason or the other, please feel free to send us your comments or questions via our social media handles also showing on your screen. We really want to hear from you. And then to my gentlemen in the studio, thank you so much for doing a robust Robust review on that state policing thing. I just feel personally that state policing is really long overdue. We need it, but like the Inspector General of Police have rightly said, Nigeria is not ripe. We're not mature for it, simply because we have some kind of people in power who truly abuse, their powers. But I think it's high time Nigerians know the kind of power we wield as citizens. It's high time the National and State Assembly know the kind of power they wield. They cannot sit a president, they cannot sit a governor, doing it the right way. Of course, we've seen it happen in so many places. Nigeria is not going to be different.